I'm gonna show you guys step by step how I make the famous calaloo and saltfish dish. So once again, for those who have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to press the subscribe button. And for those who are new to my channel, welcome. And for my usual and faithful people, thank you for always being there and supporting me. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So let's jump into it. So over here, as you guys see, I have right over here, I have a dish that have some scotch bonnet pepper that I already cut up, a few slices in there, onions, there you go, regular onions that I cut up. I have some thyme that I also cut up. And over here we have green onions. I like to add green onion into my calaloo and saltfish dish. You know, it kick the taste up, bring out a different flavor. And as you guys can see, here we go, tomatoes. All these tomatoes are from my garden. The tomatoes, the pepper, and the thyme and the calaloo, they're from my garden. This time I did not get any onions or green onions from the garden because I got it the last time. And over here we have the saltfish that are already boiled. I don't think I have to show anyone how you have to how you boil saltfish or anything like that. I boil my saltfish 2 times. The first time I boil it, I rinse it off, then I boil it a second time, and this is the result. And then after, I just pick it up. And then in here we have a blend of mixed seasoning, but I didn't do, you have to be careful with your seasoning. The most I have in here is black pepper, because you don't want to add too much salt, or you don't want to add any salt at all, depending how well you cook your saltfish. I just had a little seasoning salt, and that is what I put. And in here, right here, we have the calaloo. I don't have to show anyone how I slice calaloo up. You know, I think we all pretty know how to slice calaloo up. So in here, it's a calaloo. Already add some vegetable oil to it, so it's in there. And what I'm gonna do, I have my stove on low. I'm gonna turn it up a bit, and I'm gonna add my seasoning, the spices into it there. And then I'm gonna add my other ingredients. One ingredient I'm not gonna add right away. It's gonna be the tomato. I like to leave the tomato until it's halfway cooked. Then I add my tomato, but I'm gonna add all the other ingredients into it. The tomato and the saltfish. Some people say codfish, salt, codfish, whichever name you call it by. I add those two halfway when the calaloo is halfway cooked. So there you go. So what I do now, I'm gonna cover it up, let it steam, and then after it's halfway, then I'll add the other ingredients. Okay guys, so I had the saltfish to it. So here it is with the saltfish. I'll add it to it after I add my onions, my green onion, my thyme. Now my saltfish is in there and it's looking good. So what I'm gonna do right now, because the saltfish been cooking maybe for about 2 minutes, I'm gonna test my calaloo. And one of the ways to test your calaloo to see how tender it is, or if it's almost cooked, the stem that you cut, you can squeeze it, and if it mush, you know, yes, it's cooked or it's almost there. So with this, you can tell, or you can taste it, and you can tell by that way. So the last ingredients I'm adding to this is my tomatoes, and I leave it for last. I leave the tomatoes for last, and I'm gonna combine the tomato into it as well. Even everything out, tomatoes nicely blended with the other ingredients. And if you guys notice, there's a lot of juice because all this juice is coming from the calaloo itself. And you're going to get extra juice in there from the tomato. So this is what cook the calaloo for you. The juice from the calaloo itself. When you wash the calaloo, you have that extra water when after you cut it, or before you cut it when you wash it. So you have that extra water. And also, you know, you're getting from the tomato, because as tomato cook, it loses some of its juice, and that just blend right in there. So all this juice will finish cook the calaloo. And I'm gonna, you can taste to make sure it's up to your liking. That tastes good. You have to be careful. If you're gonna add anything to it, make sure you don't overdo with your salt, because it's saltfish or it's salt codfish. So you gotta be careful. So I'm just gonna leave this here and then make it simmer maybe for 5-10 more minutes. Let's say 10 more minutes. Let it simmer, and then after I show you guys the end result. Okay, stay tuned, we're getting there. Okay, so it's finished cook, and I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna plate it and show you. There. You guys should be in my kitchen right now. Just the aroma of the calaloo and the taste. And I said, for those who don't know what calaloo is, it's similar to spinach with a earthy flavor, very similar to spinach. You know, a lot of the people from the Caribbean or African countries, they do know what calaloo is. But for those who don't know that, it's what it is, and it's delicious. You can cook calaloo. You can have calaloo with whatever other side dish you want. Some people go calaloo and green banana, calaloo and fried dumpling, and I'm doing calaloo with green plantain. Calaloo with just whatever you want it with. It's your choice of how you want your calaloo. So here you go. I just plate a dish, and there's my calaloo, and after this I'm gonna make my green plantain. So thank you guys. As I said, it's your girl Liz Magic, always here just sharing ideas and just having fun. So the usual saying, and I always say thank you guys for all you people out there supporting and always there liking my video. So as I always say, Liz Magic out. Bing, just like magic.